A royal wedding bouquet is not just beautiful flowers, it is a set of coded messages, a tribute to the departed, and sometimes even a political statement. In this video, you will see the most beautiful and iconic bouquets of the British monarchy. In 1947, the wedding of the future Queen Elizabeth II took place. Despite post-war austerity and modesty, her bouquet was stunning. The striking, free-flowing arrangement consisted of 3 types of British-grown orchids: white cattleya, odontoglossum, and cypripedium. But there is a real detective story connected to this bouquet. Elizabeth was unable to capture it in the official wedding photos. That is because after the newlyweds returned to the palace, the bouquet mysteriously disappeared and was never found. A replica had to be fashioned urgently so Elizabeth and Philip could recreate the photos. Since then, there has always been a backup bouquet at every royal wedding, just in case. Princess Anne, known as one of the most no-nonsense and down-to-earth members of the family, chose flowers to match her personality. In 1973, when walking down the aisle to marry Captain Mark Phillips, she, like her grandmother, carried simple white roses and lily of the valley. In 1992, after her divorce, Anne married for the second time to Sir Timothy Lawrence. The ceremony took place in Scotland, as the local church, unlike the Church of England, did not object to the remarriage of divorcees. This time, the princess carried a bouquet of white heather, a symbol of good luck, which she certainly needed in this new chapter of life. In 1981, the wedding of the century took place. Princess Diana, a style icon, made a huge statement with her giant cascading bouquet. This impressive arrangement included roses, lily of the valley, freesia, veronica, ivy, gardenias, stephanotis, orchids, tradescantia, and of course, the traditional royal myrtle. Diana broke the white wedding tradition by adding bright yellow accents with the roses and orchids. This huge bouquet perfectly complemented her dramatic gown. In 1986, Sarah Ferguson, upon marrying Prince Andrew, surprised everyone with a dual approach. Her bouquet was much smaller than her predecessors, a pared-back S-shaped design with yellow roses and cream lilies, but the main feature was something else. At first, Sarah's veil was held in place by a floral headdress made of fragrant gardenias, Andrew's favourite flowers. But once the ceremony was complete, Sarah switched the flower crown for the stunning diamond York tiara, symbolising her official entry into the royal family. Prince Charles's second marriage to Camilla Parker Bowles in 2005 was an extremely low-key event. It was a civil ceremony to avoid controversy, as Camilla's former husband was still alive, which goes against church doctrine. This simplicity was reflected in the bride's understated bouquet. It contained daffodils, jasmine, lilies, camellias, hydrangeas, lily of the valley, and roses straight from Prince Charles's Highgrove gardens. An interesting fact, the sprig of myrtle was included, but not from Osborne House as tradition requires. It was sent by a well-wisher from Cornwall, the county where Camilla would soon become Duchess. Kate Middleton chose a small wedding bouquet in 2011. The elegant arrangement combined the favourite blooms of both families, the Royals and the Middletons. But the sweetest part here is the hidden meaning. Besides the traditional myrtle, lily of the valley, and hyacinths, the bouquet featured Sweet William, a touching tribute to her husband, Prince William. The Queen's granddaughter, Zara Tindall, married rugby player Mike Tindall in 2011. The ceremony was held in Edinburgh as a tribute to Zara's time at the Scottish school, Gordonstown. Accordingly, the bouquet had a Scottish character. It featured thistles, the Scottish national flower, as well as calla lilies, hydrangeas, and senecio foliage. It turned out very relaxed and modern. Meghan Markle's bouquet in 2018 was a perfect blend of tradition and romance. Scented sweet peas, lily of the valley, astilbe, jasmine, astrantia, and a sprig of myrtle. But there were two moments that bring tears to your eyes. First, Prince Harry personally added a handful of flowers he'd picked himself from their garden at Kensington Palace. And second, the bouquet included forget-me-nots, the favourite flowers of the late Princess Diana. Princess Eugenie broke away from the typical aesthetic in October 2018 and chose an autumnal teardrop-shaped bouquet. It combined stephanotis, blue thistles, and white spray roses. Notice how perfectly the bouquet matched her tiara. The green trail of ivy echoed the dazzling emerald in the jewellery. By the way, the ivy wasn't random. It was an homage to their home, Ivy Cottage. Princess Beatrice's wedding bouquet in 2020 was the embodiment of elegance in dusty pink tones: jasmine, sweet peas, astilbe, O'Hara roses, and wax flowers. And of course, Beatrice upheld the main tradition. Her bouquet featured myrtle. Which bouquet did you like the most? Perhaps you'd want to recreate it for your own wedding. Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new amazing stories. See you soon.